Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going back to the very reason why I started my YouTube channel in the first place, and that's to talk about being a pacemaker patient. So about 3 months ago, I got a pacemaker implanted. She's right here. I named her Pacey. So for those that have been following me and been watching my videos, I've been calling her Pacey, so meet Pacey, she's right here. This was my outlet. This was the way that I wanted to be okay with things. This was the way I wanted to be open about being a pacemaker patient at the age of 26. This is my 3-month recovery update. If you're interested, keep on watching. If you're not, keep on watching anyways. Pacey is physically okay. So 3 months in, what the doctor said is true. My wound is fully healed, amazing. It doesn't look like my skin, but it looks very clear cut. Actually, you know what? Let's show it to you. So if you see it, that's my wound. And if you can see it, it looks so clean and so, it's almost like my skin tone, but not. Like you can tell that the line is there, but the wound is, you know, it looks good. And then Pacey sits right here. You can see that bulge, you can see the round thing. Pacey's actually physically looking great. Like I couldn't, oh my God guys, that took a lot. You should be very happy, that took a lot. I don't show very many people because I'm super insecure, but it was kind of spur in the moment. I was like, you know what, let's be real, let's be raw, let's show it to them. But so as you can tell, physically Pacey looks great and the doctor was right. Am I able to move much? I am slightly, but again, like I said in my previous video, I will never be able to fully raise my hand like this overhead with my left hand, and that's for life. And that is something that I've really struggled accepting, but obviously I have to. And the reason for that is because there are wires that go to my heart. So when I fully extend, the wire extends and it can pull on it, basically. So another thing I do want to say is I don't feel like Pacey's there so much anymore. So in my 1-month recovery, I felt like a dumbbell was constantly there or someone was constantly punching my collarbone. But now I kind of feel like, I think Pacey has just kind of become me, not me, become part of me. So I don't feel her there. And the only times I feel her is when I'm putting on clothes or when I'm lifting my hand up to put on clothes or when I'm carrying something, even if it's the lightest thing, even if I'm carrying coffee. So anytime I'm carrying something, I feel her there. But if I'm just sitting like this right now, she's not there. The feeling's not there, which is really great. So physically, thumbs up. Mentally, oof. Okay. I don't know how to tell you that being a pacemaker patient in your 20s is mentally draining. Going in and out of hospital is mentally draining, and people constantly asking you all these things, constantly having to repeat yourself, doctors telling you the same things, constant medication, constant, oh my God, did the wire pull, did this, did I do something, am I working myself too much, all these questions is exhausting, and I have struggled mentally. And I want to say that openly. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm the strong girl, like, oh, look at her, she's getting on with life. Like, I am struggling mentally, and I want to say that out loud to you guys. I have obviously reached out for help, so I am getting the help I need to slowly move through this. But it's just really hard because being a pacemaker patient, you actually need to be very calm, you need to be very zen, and you need to live a very calm life. I'm not a very calm person. I am really active, you know, I love doing things. I cannot sit still. Not that I have ADHD, but I physically cannot sit still. Like I just, every hour of the day I need to be doing something. I need to wake up. I'm a morning person, so I put my alarm at 6 a.m. I wake up and I get started with my day, and if I have nothing to do that day, I literally go crazy. But I've had to train myself to do nothing in the last 3 months. You know, I've had to stop working on a lot of things. I've had to cut down on working out. Before surgery, I used to work out 5-6 times a week, and now I'm working out 2 3 times at best a week. And while many of you would say, Sarah, 2 or 3 times is still so much, it's not if you're used to working out every day. And I'm used to, sometimes I work out 2 times a day. Like every time I go back to the doctor's office, he's like, you're still doing too much, you're still doing too much. And I remember the last time I was like, so what is not doing too much? Like, how am I meant to live? And I'm literally just meant to live a very zen, calm life, like nothing stressful, nothing that could hurt it. Because when I stress, like when I'm like, oh my God, there's so much happening in my head, Pacey starts hurting, like I physically feel pain. So I guess that's why you don't know or see a lot of pacemaker patients below the age of 50, because when you're above 50, you know, you're retired, you're allowed to just zen and do nothing. But when you're under, and especially in your 20s where you need to hustle, you need to make money, you need to build a family, start all of this, it's like, it's so hard because the stress is so bad for Pacey. And I've really needed to learn to control my stress, really needed to learn to control my sadness. So there are obviously positive things that have come out of this. I am a lot more, my emotional intelligence has definitely increased. I'm just more calm now. I'm a lot more like, okay, that's not a big deal, you know? As I was saying, mentally it's been a real challenge, but I have to say I'm generally quite a strong and positive person. So I'm getting through it day by day. You know, I'm not letting myself go. I'm not letting myself be depressed. I'm staying positive. I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And like I told you earlier in this video, I've really gotten closer to God, in my case, Allah. And things happen for a reason. I need to find my reason. I need to find why he gave me this, why he gave me Pacey. But I do believe that saying that God doesn't give you anything he doesn't believe you can get through. So in my head, I'm like, if God believes, if Allah believes that I can get through this, I will get through this. I know it. With his help, with his blessing, I know I will get through this. So yes, mental, thumbs down. Look, I can't even do a proper thumbs down. Look with my left hand. Look at my right. My left is like, these little things, you know, it's so little, but you just like, you never realized before. Like before Pacey, there's all these things that I was doing, and now because I can't do them, I'm just like, oh my God, I literally took those things for granted. Like, never take things for granted, guys. Every little thing you can do is a blessing. If you can shower, is a blessing. My first month, I was not able to shower myself. So many people saw me naked. So many people saw my boobies out. So many people, depressing. Let's talk about my career. I'm going through a huge career change right now. So I obviously know that being a pacemaker patient, you can't, like, I won't be able to be a trainer. Most of you know me as a boxing trainer at Fire Station, and I just know in my heart that's not my future. So for the last year of my life, Fire was really my life. Like, I did marketing for them, I did all their creative work, I taught there, I trained there. Like, it was my life, and it was all I knew for the last year. And it's been really sad having to accept that I probably won't live and breathe Fire anymore. And it's not because I don't want to, it's just because I'm now living for Pacey. I need to do what's best for Pacey. And working out every day and demoing, lifting weights, it's not good for Pacey. I'm going back to what I love, which is fashion. I'm going back to what I know, which is graphic design, marketing, and I'm basically doing things that suit Pacey. I'm starting something super exciting with my sister. I'm not gonna say what that is yet, but we've done our market research. I've asked so many of my friends. We've started like R&D. So it's all in the beginning stages, but it's all super exciting. And it's great working with my sister because she just gets Pacey. So on the days that I cannot stress or I'm really feeling the pain, she takes over. And I don't know, I just have this trust and love that we're gonna build a great community and a great business. I wouldn't say that I'm living life for Pacey, but I need to help Pacey so Pacey can help me. Like, that's the only way, that's what my doctor said at least, that's the only way I will get to live longer. So the condition I have for those that are new to watching my videos, I have something called sick sinus syndrome, and that's where my heartbeat is very low and irregular. So the reason I needed a pacemaker was because my heart would stop randomly throughout the day. Like for a couple of seconds it would just stop, and my heart rate was just always low. Like before surgery it was like in its 30s, and it's never meant to be that low, you know. So I have a weak heart to begin with, and as I get older my heart will just get weaker and weaker, and with my condition my heart will get weaker faster than the usual human being would. So this makes me so sad to say. Yeah, so my heart will just get weaker and weaker, and that's why I will need the pacemaker for life. But the Pacey helps me live longer, so I need to help Pacey so Pacey can help me live longer. If I'm not cooperating with Pacey, Pacey will not cooperate with me, and my lifespan will not, you get the point, it will not be as long. You get it. I don't want to say it out loud, it literally depresses me. So every day of my life I'm just thinking, how's Pacey gonna take it? It kind of feels like I'm in a relationship with a pacemaker. It literally, I'm putting Pacey's needs before mine. At the beginning of every day I'm literally just like, how you doing? Like I literally rub her like a genie, and I'm like, how you doing, baby girl? Like, yeah. One of the really positive things I picked up actually is meditation, and I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh my god, it's helped my life so much, because I'm still like freaking sad about life, but it has definitely put me in a better headspace. It just gives you a more zen state. It puts you in a very calm, like, okay, it's going to be okay. So I also want to talk about my relationships through all of this. Let's talk about individual people. My sister has been the best sister through this thing. From the beginning, she's been there for me. You know, she slept in the hospital with me. Every step of the way, she was so helpful. She bathed me. She wiped the antibacterial things on me. She helped me. She does everything for me. In the last 3 months, anything I needed for Pacey, for myself, she did it, and she did it without complaints. And she's honestly, girl, if you're watching this, I love you to the moon and back, and I don't know how I'm ever going to repay you for taking care of me. You know, I'm your older sister. I should be taking care of you, but your selfless soul just did it all, never complained, and I'm so happy and thankful for you. I think with my parents, like, we just got next level close. Like, I don't think I've ever hugged my parents as much as I did since I got sick. I don't think we've said like, I love you, I love you, I love you as much as we have. In my whole 20 something years of living, I think the last 3 months I felt the most love, the most, and I think it's this, just like, these things happen when you fall sick. Like, you realize who genuinely loves you and who's there for you and who's not. Like, my family, we've gotten like this, like, nothing to me is more important than them now. They have truly proven that family first, family through everything, and friends really come and go. Like, I've honestly realized who my real friends are from being sick. There's some people that I thought was just my acquaintances, but they've been there for me, sent me flowers, sent me gifts, sent me cards, constantly checking up on me. And I'm just like, wow, those are the people I need to get closer to. Those are the people that genuinely have my back and care for me. I wouldn't say I'm good, but I'm definitely better than I was last month. And I'm a lot more positive now. I'm a lot more grateful now. You know, like I told you earlier, I've started focusing on the things I can do, and I think that's really helped. I've started meditating. I think that's phenomenal. And I've just been more positive. Every time I'm down, every single time I'm down, I literally tell myself, I'm like, God wouldn't give me this if he didn't think I have the strength. And if he believes in me, I gotta believe in myself. And by just saying that, I don't know what it is. It's the power of a prayer. I don't know what, but I just feel better. I feel like I got this. I got this. I will get through this. Life is not great yet, but it definitely got better. And so at the 3-month mark, I would say I am not bad, but not good. Like right here. Like, so if you'd like to know more about why I got pasty in the first place, what happened, my story. I've literally made videos about every step of the way, about the before, surgery day, my 1 month recovery, and now my 3 months recovery. And I will continue to vlog about all of it throughout my entire journey, basically my 3 months, my 6 months, my 1 year, and up until hopefully 10 years from now when technology is better and I gotta change my battery. I'm still hoping I will still have this channel, this following, and all my friends that I've met from putting up my videos, like my pacemaker friends, my friends that's gotten open heart surgery, all these people I've met, spoken to. Like, I hope we are still in touch, and I hope we can share our stories of recovery, how we get better, how we are dealing. And I want you all to know that it's okay to feel what you're feeling. So if you want to know more about how I live with Pacey, all my links are down below. You can definitely follow me on my social media. I literally post about Pacey like every other day of my life. She's my bestie. If you want to get a notification every single time I post a video, click that subscribe button and join the family, what do I call it? Join the pacemaker family. Join.
3 hours later.
Yeah, so I will see you at 6 months. All the love, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hope it wasn't too depressing. Hope it wasn't too like, oh my god, this is so not Sarah. She's just doing it for attention. Bitch, let me tell you, I'm not doing anything for attention. It is how I feel. And I'm the most real on this channel. So nope, not for attention. Some people are genuinely struggling, but it's just smiling through it all. And I think it's important to say that. And it's important to be there for people and just be kind and not think the worst of people. So yeah, I'll see you guys at 6 months. Yeah, bye.